We'll get a recording going, and I'm going to have you start today in Shavasana. Just lie down on your back. We started our morning the same way.
I'm going to dim the lights a bit. Hold on.
Go ahead. It's okay.
That's better.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome to Shavasana. I'm going to go ahead and start our music. And then take this time here in Shavasana to get connected to breath. Hey, Steph. Steph, I was wondering if you would bring your husband to this class. I feel like he would like it.
No, I asked him, but he's still working. But he loves meditation, so maybe next week.
Oh, good. Hopefully. Did you cut your hair? Okay, anyway, tell me later.
Okay.
Oh, looks good. So, Steph, we're starting in Shavasana. You're going to lie down. Yeah, and let's take this time to kind of check in with ourselves, check in with your body, how it's feeling after this long work day, work week. And then take a minute, check in with your mind as well. If there's anything that you feel worried about, or anything you're ruminating on, can you put them on pause? And just get present to this moment. We're going to take it one breath at a time today, and it's the end of the month. So remember last month I said, I don't know if you'll remember, but at the end of the month, we're going to do a little bit more of a self-guided meditation. So what that means for you now is just to come up with something you want to focus on. You want to put your focus on for tonight's class. It might be the same, it might be different than what comes to you when we get ready to meditate. That's okay. Get into your body, get into your breath. Okay, long inhale. Slowly exhale. Two. One. I want you to bend your knees, take your feet mat width apart, and let your knees fall in towards each other. Yeah, and this comes with a little bit of a pelvic tilt up so that you can ground your low back on the mat. Two. It's one. Good. Keep your feet wide. Bring your knees apart and let them both fall over to the right. Little tiny twist. Good, Phil. Yeah, and consider like the whole practice is meditation, right? I usually break it up for people and I say we have 30 minutes of movement, 5-minute shavasana, 10-minute meditation. And the whole 45 minutes is meditation in some form, right? We're starting with a moving meditation, breath awareness. And the idea is that as we move, pull your knees up, switch sides. As we move our body, we clear out any pent up residual energy so that we're able to reach a more clear, more calm meditative state at the end of practice. So find the space, find the stillness here. Good. Bring your knees up to center. And then toe heel your feet to touch. Okay, we're gonna pick our knees off the mat. We're gonna pick our heels off the mat. Sorry, grab the backs of your knees and just start to rock a little bit up and down. You'll go slow. Good, and then take a couple more. Once you're complete, you're gonna cross your ankles at the top and you're gonna make your way into a tabletop. Okay, find your tabletop. And just start with a little sway side to side. All right, it's one. Good, find stillness. And then we'll take our right arm up in the air. As you exhale, tap your shoulder and ear to the ground. Again, reach up. Good, tap it down. Once more, all the way up. Good, you'll bring it down, you'll hold. Okay, you're gonna hold here in the needle. Try to get your hips up so they're over your knees, but that's not necessary if that's too much for you. Okay, options also there to pick up your left knee and extend your left leg back. Get your toes on the ground. Options also there to take your left hand behind your back. Okay, so there's a lot of options. We can take it from being super restorative and gentle to a little bit more work. Hold where you are. Good, just breathe. Two. All right, one. Left hand to the mat first. Drop your left knee if you have it lifted. And then on an inhale, let's sweep our right arm up. Good, come to center. We're gonna pause and work our shoulders. So keep your hips up, come down to forearms. That's step one. We're coming into puppy pose. Just start simple, forearms down, hips up. And as you hold your shape, maybe there's space to go a little bit lower towards the ground. Yep, that's good. Maybe there's space even to bend our elbows and take our palms together, drop our head down. You'll feel a deep stretching in your shoulder. Awesome, breathe. Stay with it. Long in. Long breath out. Stay for 3. 2. 'Cause slowly make your way back up. Okay, however you get there, let's come up to table. And then this time in table, same thing. You'll start with a sway, side to side. If you feel good, you're gonna go for more. You're gonna circle, this big circle. Yeah, awesome. And like close your eyes, let your body tell you where to go. Try to cover both directions if you're circling. Good, take 1. And then come back to table. Let's take our left arm up in the air. As you exhale, tap your shoulder, tap your ear down. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, tap it down. Again, go up. Come through, and then hold this time. Hold it this time, your hips are up, okay? And then we go through the steps. Step 1, options there to straighten that back leg behind. And step 2, options there to take your right arm behind. Lean into your left side. Awesome, just hold. It's really cool because Steph and I are at the exact same angle, so we look the same. We look like a, I don't know, a copy-pasted image. Good, just breathe. Stay in. 3. 2. And it's 1. Start by bringing your right hand back. Yeah, that's really good, Karen. And then drop your knee at the foot bridge. We'll sweep up on an inhale, reach up. Good. As you exhale, bring it back to table. And then simple today. We're gonna push into both hands. We're gonna take our hips up and back. And I want you to keep a bent leg, downward dog. Only if you really want, you can straighten your legs, but don't make that something you have to do. Maybe you straighten one at a time, pedaling out, pushing opposite heel to the ground. Couple more. Good, it's 1. Let's crawl our hands back. We're gonna walk our feet. Actually, keep your feet wide for a sec. Take ragdoll. Just give your back a little bit of a rest. You can grab opposite elbows. You can take your hands behind your legs, whatever feels good for you, whatever feels restorative for you in the forward fold. Good, 2. Hold it here. Awesome, take 1. Hands to your mat, toe heel your feet. And then I want you to just roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back, arms sweep up. Yeah, awesome. Go slow, that's perfect. Arms come down to your sides. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, bow. Good, again, halfway lift. Melt your chest forward. Let's roll up, push into your heels, roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders, head, and neck are last. You're gonna reach your arms up. Good, arms come down. Okay, let's reach up. We're gonna bring right hand to left wrist. You can't quite see my hands, but it looks like this. And then you're gonna pull up and over to the right. Find a side body stretch. Good, 2. Hold it here. 1. Exhale. Okay, both to center. Reach your arms up. Take a big breath. As you exhale, bow. Good. Let your head hang. Halfway lift. Breathe in. We're going to do one more like that. Fold forward. Push into your heels. Roll yourself up. Let yourself go really slow. Okay, we've been working on this a lot in the past couple weeks. One vertebrae at a time. There's no rush. As you're up, reach your arms in the air. Good. Arms come down. Again, reach up. Hold on to your right wrist with your left hand. We're going to pull up. We're going to take the side stretch to the left. Okay, push your feet together. Push your knees together so you don't feel out of control here. Good. For 2. Stay and reach. 1. All right, back to center. Reach your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, bow your chest. Really good. Halfway lift. I want you to crawl your hands to the top and just find your downward dog again. Pedal out your knees one at a time. And then when you're ready, I want you to crawl your feet all the way up. We're going to take them nice and wide into a malasana. Turn your toes out. Squat low. It's malasana pose. Chest up. Elbows push your knees apart as you sit tall. Option is always here to sit on a block if you have one. Yeah, find a long spine. Good, hold. Stay with it. Couple more. Two. Really good. Take 1. Okay, now listen, because it might not be accessible. What I want you to do is bring your bum all the way down and find a high boat. So if you can't, then get there any other way. Okay, if you're with me, we're gonna bring our bum down, belly tight as you take your legs up. High boat. Good, high boat. Hold it here. And then what I want you to try for, we'll go in steps, okay? First step is to just support the backs of your ankles and hold on like that. Try to find balance. If you've never done this, you might just stop here. Step 2 is to take your legs wide, holding onto your ankles. And then with time, as you get comfortable with it, you're actually gonna go through the big toes, okay? These fingers to big toes. I want you to straighten out your legs and straighten your spine. Okay, so don't go all the way. It might be just here. You might be holding your boat here. You might have taken your legs wide, chest up, work on that straight spine, straight legs, and then with time, you go for the big toes. Good. Hold it. You just have 3. Chest is tall, legs are strong. Good. 2. Yeah, just don't support behind your knees, okay? Anywhere that's not your knees. Yeah, really good. Okay, take 1. And then simple, we're gonna bring our feet together. We're gonna sit up into Baddha Konasana. Okay, sit up, feet together, just pedal your knees. Okay, so we're gonna do a stretch today that isn't everybody's favorite, okay? I'll start with that. I don't know if we've ever done it. We might not have because it's not one I teach often, but I'm gonna turn to face you. We're gonna, if you want, you can use the length of your mat because we're gonna take our legs wide. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna start by taking our legs wide into a V. All right, and then what I want you to do, whatever V shape you have, maybe bring it in a little more than you're used to because it's gonna be intense, okay? So I'm gonna bring mine in a little bit more than what my usual edge would be, okay? I'm gonna bend my right leg behind. It's a half saddle. So inside edge of knee is down, toes are out. The closer you get your heel to your bum, the better, but don't let your bum lift off, okay? So now if I look down, the V shape has the same angle as it did when my leg was straight. I've just bent it now, so it's half a leg. And if this is not accessible for you, you have options, okay? Option 1, tuck something under your knee. Option 2, tuck something under your right bum cheek. You wanna get your hips square, okay? And if it's still not working, just find a seated tree, okay? Like a wide seated tree. All right, so from our half saddle, we're gonna start tall. And then you might just stay here. You might start to bring a little bit of a lean. I like to do like a tiny bob. I lean forward, I find my edge, and then I pull myself away. Try to keep your right bum cheek down. You should feel this in like a different part of your hip than you're used to stretching, but it shouldn't feel painful. If it does, do something else. Yeah, it's like here. Good, stay with it. And then if you feel like it, you're gonna go a little bit lower. You're gonna try to hold. Okay, we're just here for a few more. Good, 3. 2. All right, it's 1. Awesome, so you're gonna sit up. Literally pick up, okay? Don't let your leg do the work. Pick it up, straighten it back out. Once you've found the same angle you had at the beginning, I want you to bring your hands behind you. Take a little rest, just lean into your hands. Let your legs stay straight, and you're gonna feel like something swirling around in your legs. Try not to shake it out, just hold it, just stay here. Good, 2. 1. Awesome, let's sit up again. And then we're gonna go for the other side. So again, look down at the angle. You can make the angle smaller if you need to. And then we're gonna bend the left leg. Inside edge of leg is, knee is down. My heel closer to my bum is better, but if you need to move it further away to get your bum down, that's fine. And then just start by finding your shape. Just feel what it feels like for you. Good, once you're happy with the angle you're at, you're gonna hold on to the ground in front of you. Just little bobs, okay? It's like barely anything, any movement at all. It's just leaning into the sensation and then coming out. Yeah, these last couple poses are from Yin Yoga, where we hold poses for like 3 to 5 minutes at a time. I wish we could do a full yin practice, maybe one day when we are back in person. We have hour-long classes. But the whole idea is that as you hold the same shape for several minutes at a time, go lower if it's there. As you hold that shape, you get down to like your fascia, and we get to start releasing fascia. Another big principle behind Yin Yoga is that it stimulates bone regeneration, which like there's actual scientific studies backing that. I'm always a skeptic when it comes to these things, my science brain, but there is science backing it. So as best you can, I want you to stay, okay? We're not quite getting to that full 5-minute mark, but hopefully we're doing 2 to 3. Go ahead, 3 breaths. Good, take 1. And then come up nice and slow. Pick up your left leg, straighten it back out. And then lean back into your hands, it's okay. Lean back, just breathe. Good, 1 more. Okay, sit up. And then now I want you to go for your widest. Okay, so this is our last pose. We're gonna go as wide as we can, working on our front splits. So sit tall. And then in your splits, I like to either point or flex my feet. If we're holding this for like several minutes, eventually you want to just relax your feet, but especially when you're first getting into it, activation in your feet will help you find your edge. And then you choose, you're going to stay upright. Maybe you do a little bit of that bobbing until you find the point at which you're comfortable to stay. Good, just breathe. Yeah, and at this point, if you want to relax your feet, totally fine to do that. Just stay. Another concept in yoga is that we don't want to use any muscle engagement. Okay, so your yin yoga practice would never involve flexing your feet. We're like hoping to get into the shapes and just relax right into them. Just a few more. It's fun. Good. Sit up nice and slow. And then again, if you need to, like, pick up your legs one at a time, bring them in. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna turn back to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Let's just take our legs out. Okay, I'm going wide because I have my dog, but try to get your legs either hip width or closer, touching if you want. Pull the flesh out from under your sits bones. Reach your arms up. Good. As you exhale, lean forward. Just hold. Yeah, try to find that release in your spine. Touching your feet is like the least important part of this fold. Okay, our focus is more hinging from our hips and just letting our upper body hang forward. Slowly, slowly start to pick yourself up. And then really simple, I want you to glue your heels to the ground as best you can. Start to lower all the way down. Arms can help you. And you'll arrive in your final resting position. It can be straight legs, it can be bent knees. Let your feet turn out. Let yourself get really heavy on your mat. So we're going to get ready for meditation. And before I let you kind of go on your own here for our self-directed meditation, I want you to first get comfy. If you want to grab a blanket or a sweater or turn off the lights completely, do that. Oh my God, Karen, you're so cozy. And then this is like COVID chic, COVID fashion 101, do blankets. And before I let you go, I want to give you an example of like something that can come up. And be the focus of meditation. And the idea is that every day it's something different. Okay, so for myself, I've noticed in the past, I don't know if I told any of you actually, but I was a little bit sick and I thought I had COVID. I don't. I got my test results back, but I don't know if it was that or life work. I don't know, but I was very, very anxious the past few days, and I noticed that I was reverting back to this state where when I was anxious when I was younger, I always needed someone else to make it okay. Like I had to call a friend or like my mom or whoever, somebody in my life to kind of soothe myself. And then like last night lying in bed at 1 a.m., I realized like that's because I've lost touch with my ability to self-soothe. Right? So my morning meditation today was just like consistently, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, right? Like it's something that I noticed, a pattern of behavior that I want to change. And the way to change that is to come up with an affirmation that challenges, right? The idea of not being able to self-soothe is I can't self-help myself. I need someone else to do it. I'm not strong enough. So then can we take the opposite thing and make that our affirmation for the day? Okay, so not that that's going to be a fit for you, but can you take this first like minute to come up with that scenario, something in your mind, like something you've noticed yourself doing that you don't want to do, or a pattern of thinking you've observed in yourself? And then whatever that is, can you make a little affirmation that states the opposite of that? I'm going to let you begin. You're going to have about 7 minutes in meditation. It'll go by fast, I promise. And you'll just repeat that affirmation to yourself as many times or as little times as you want. You might just repeat it twice, once, or you'll say it over and over again. Let it be the thing that like pulls you back to your meditative state if you start to wander off. If you catch yourself engaging in any thinking, it's not this little phrase, you just pull yourself back. me. We're more than halfway through. And start to bring your awareness out of your mind. Bring your awareness away from that affirmation. And come back into the room you're in, your surroundings. Notice the temperature. Notice if your feet are cold, if your fingers are cold. You wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And reach your arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Roll into the fetal position on one side. And with your eyes closed, you'll find a seat at the top of your mat. Palms together at your heart center. Take a big breath in. Open and sigh. Again, fill. Once more. Thumbs to your forehead center. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much. At all.